And when Aaron and I were in another business together, and it's interesting, he was my downline. And so it was interesting. He called me and he said, Mindy, you've got to take a look at this company, because we had been in this other company and we were doing pretty good. And due to mismanagement of that company, it folded. Well, we merged over as a leadership team to another company. And it was a good product, but it had no momentum. So you can have a good product and have no momentum and have nothing good going on, and you aren't going to go anywhere fast. And so one day Aaron called me, and Aaron can tell you the rest of the story because I really don't remember much of it, but he began to accept the fact that I told him no less than 5 times. So when you call a friend and they say, I'm not interested, do you give up?
No.
Aaron knew what he had. And because of that confidence, he kept coming at me. And then he got my girlfriend. And he was talking to her on the side, and she was calling me and saying, well, Aaron's making a lot of sense. But what I want you to know is he contacted me, and then he sent me a bottle in the mail. And I was like, man, you sending me a $100 bottle? I felt a little bad about that. And I was like, you want me to mail it back to you? And he was like, no, it's a gift. You keep that. Well, he may have told me how to use it, but I didn't listen. And so I put it on without water that night, and Betsy, my friend, who he was working, on her and me at the same time, telling us that this was going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. And the company was only 6 months old then, wasn't it? I mean, it was new, and I was scared of that. And I didn't know who Jeff Olson was. I didn't know how big Jeff Olson was. And so anyway, I put it on, and Betsy called me in the morning, and she goes, well, how do you like it? I said, I hate this stuff. I didn't like it. It was thick. And I was just like, I hate it. And I took a shower, and I put it on again. And I hated it, because I was wearing it. And Aaron calls me and goes, well, how do you like it? I said, I hate this stuff. So isn't that funny? You can persevere. just keep going. All he did was he was like, well, how'd you take it? What'd you do? So anyway, that's the beginning of how this whole thing started. And now it's history. I've been in it. You've been in it for a year and a half. I've been in it for 1 month less than him. And I'm really thankful. And look at this Kansas City group. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. So, I don't know if you know it, but I'm going to tell you this. Aaron is a professional entertainer. And Aaron has he's really good. And if he's going to sing tonight. But anyway, and so is T, because I couldn't believe you sing. Oh man, he's good too. But anyway, he's really good. But T is somebody that when Aaron, sponsored me, T was right there. Danny's another whole story, but I'm introducing T right now too. T would call. He called and he said, Mindy, hi, welcome to the team. My name is Taulia, but you can call me T. And it's like, who is this guy? And I didn't know what an amazing man he is. Ohana, Ohana, which means family. And he's from Hawaii, but he means the world to me, and Aaron means the world to me. But Aaron has the best band in Washington, D.C., and if you can go to some of his websites and see some of his stuff, and if you were privileged enough to see him last night, it's all over Facebook. But anyway, and then T's I think all over Facebook too. But please help me welcome both Taulia, Lave, and Aaron Whittier.
Hello? Check 1, 2. There you go. All right. You guys hear me? There you go. All right. Hey, let me finish the story from Mindy real quick. I'll kind of tell you what really happened. I did call her, and I said, Mindy, you got to see something. She said, I don't want to do skincare, because she was in nutrition for a long time. And like, Mindy, Mindy, you got to see it. It's amazing. Jeff Olson. She's like, who's Jeff Olson? Right? So long story short, it took a long time. It takes about 5 to 7 exposures, they say. Right? So after a while, she comes back to me. She says, can you get me on the phone with Jeff Olson? And I said, I don't know about that one. And so, of course, what's nice is we do have connection to Jeff, through T and Danny and Mark, knowing these gentlemen. We made it happen, luckily. And, she's a woman that had a lot of success in another company. So she was a 6-figure earner in another company. So, that kind of kind of got it done, if you will, because she had success. So Jeff got on the phone, and it was myself, Jeff, Danny, Mindy, and it's funny because now after she learned about Jeff, she's like, I can't believe I interviewed him. But you remember that? She was asking great questions though. She's asking like, hey, what are you doing about international expansion? Because our last company went too fast and they messed up, stuff like that. And she's asking him about the car bonus and all kinds of different things, and he handled like a charm. And she interviewed him. I'm on the other line, picture this. I'm on the other line going, oh, don't ask that. You know what I mean? I'm like embarrassed, But then, of course, then after she gets in the company and sees what the company's all about and really learns about Jeff, she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I interviewed him. So it was really great. But just to let you guys know what Mindy's done, I know a lot of you know Mindy because you're here with her. But she hit National Marketing Director in 5 months. She made $100,000 her first 10 months in the business. I mean, it's nuts, So let me just say this before we get started. Like Mindy said, persistence. We have a saying, persistence beats resistance. Write that down. Persistence beats resistance. Okay? Now, of course, you're not going to bug somebody. But I was nice, and I kept, contacting her, giving her tools, giving her the product. And guys, if I wasn't persistent and really didn't believe what I had, do you know that Mindy has over 1,500 people on her team? 1,500 people on her team in a little over a year. Do you think I'm glad I persisted with Mindy? Yeah. So I love her. And you know what?
I love her too.
Yeah, But before we kind of get started, I want to make sure you guys understand that, we're going to cover a lot of information today. A lot of information. And I don't want you to get overwhelmed, especially for the new people, the new baby brand partners. I don't want you to worry about writing everything down because you can't. We're going to talk really fast, Steve. Really fast. And just kind of get bullet points. And don't worry about it. But just kind of get things that you think will work for you, if you will. And but most importantly, have fun. I mean, we're going to have fun today. You guys ready to have fun? Yeah! I mean, I love this man right here. I really do. Like you said, you got a man crush. I do love this man. You know what I'm saying, right? But he's an amazing person. As you guys saw, did he knock his presentation out of the park? Yeah. I mean, I'll just tell you guys, he came to Maryland and for 2 days, and I saw him present, and my abs hurt the third day because I was laughing so much. You know what I mean? So it was a good workout too. It was nice. But I really want you guys to take advantage of T being here. We were fortunate, T just told me this last week that, with this business you have an advantage, I guess, to really help people out with this business. It's all about helping people. And T told me that he was at Danny's house, and Danny was on, it was my 59th day. He hadn't placed me yet. And T just happened to be in his living room. And Danny's like, oh, I gotta place Aaron. And T was like, yo, hey, what about, it's not going to happen. But Danny said, T, I have to place him on your team. So, T was excited, hey, cool, thanks, Danny, right? It's a gift, right? Because it's always nice if you have the ability to do that, if you can. And so what happened was, and T can tell you a story, I guess, but T was a regional marketing director when I met him. And because of Mindy, okay, and you guys, Mindy's team collectively, right before the national convention, in the month of June, T skipped from regional all the way to 1-star because Mindy went NMD. So he's happy.
I guess I'm talking now. I guess throughout the training, we're just gonna plug in our some of the stories that we've come across and all this stuff. What I really want you guys to understand is this: with everything that we're going to go over. Okay, you absolutely need all of it to succeed in this business. Okay? But Aaron, like Aaron said, don't feel like you got to write down everything. Don't feel like you got to know everything to do the business successfully. Okay? We have a support team and all the good stuff that can help you get there. I always say, I coach football. I've always been teaching my kids all the time. I said, listen, you're going to make mistakes on the field. When you do, hit somebody. Okay? That's what my coach always taught me. And so it's the same thing with this business. Now, we're not going to go around hitting people here. Okay? But you're going to make mistakes in this business. I don't give a rat's. Just go do it all out, full speed, 110%. Okay? That's what that's what I'm here for, Aaron, all the leaders, many guys, that's what we're here for, to help you, kind of get you back on track, if you will. Does that make sense? Hello?
Yes.
My 2 rules still follow even though I'm trading, guys. Okay? But just like Aaron said about me, I really want you guys to take advantage of Aaron. I gotta be honest, I've been promoting Aaron. I mean, I've been pimping Aaron out the last series. I was just with him in Baltimore, Virginia, and then I went down to Florida, and then I meet him back here. Oh, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know. Look, I'm from Hawaii. Geographically, I'm not all that there, you know what I mean? Was it Baltimore? Oh, Baltimore, Maryland. Sorry. I said Baltimore, Virginia. Again, you don't have to be smart to do this business, guys. So, where was I? Half the time, I don't even know where I'm at. Okay? But, that's how I've been pimping him out. Really. I mean, I've been talking him up to everybody. And I really want you guys to understand who you guys have here at Aaron Whittier. So in all truthfulness, I told him this yesterday, actually this morning. I said, listen, Aaron, you're going to do all the talking. I'm just going to shut up. Okay? And that's what I love about this business. Okay? In this business, it's better to shut your mouth and appear stupid than to open and remove all doubt.
Yeah.
Okay? So for all of you guys that want to talk it up, shut up. Okay? And I don't mean that in a negative or bad way. I just really want you guys to win. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys want to win in this business?
Yes.
Okay, again, you say less to more people. And we're going to talk about all this stuff during this training. Okay, are we taking a break?
I think so.
Yeah, we're just going to run right through this. So if you guys got to use a bathroom, just go ahead and, kindly excuse yourself, get back into the training, all that good stuff. But we're just going to run through everything one crack. And just bear with us for the next 8 hours. No, we're not going to take that long. Good Lord. Okay, but speaking of good Lord, isn't it hot in Missouri? You know what I mean? Because there's like different... Oh, Candace. Well, there's different levels of hot. Right? Like there's... Oh, that's hot. And then there's... Good Lord, it's hot. And there's... God dang, it's hot. This place is god dang, it's hot. Holy smokes. I mean, every time I walked out, my glasses were fogging up. And this ain't prescription, just so you guys know. It just makes me look smarter. I don't even know half the time where I get off of this stuff. Go ahead, Aaron. I'm just be quiet.
See, you guys' abs are going to feel better after tomorrow, trust me. All right, so listen, if anybody bring their success planner, if you didn't, it's okay. But if you guys have brought it, it's great. But we're gonna go, like I said, we're going to go really fast through this stuff because we really want to step away from the training a little bit too. We're going to try to finish up and cover some other information that we feel is very valuable for all of us. And T's going to be my whiteboard holder. And we're going to kind of draw out the builder bonus so you guys truly understand it, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And maybe some other things. So, and maybe at the end, if we have time, I'm sure